One more PSA announcement. Did you know we're launching a new course on January 15th? We have a whole new online course all on how to reduce personal lines and small commercial remarketing, but still keep retention high and your clients happy. You might be thinking this is the holy grail. How does that all work? Well, we find that remarketing is one of the biggest time sucks agencies have. And when we over remarket, we don't get to do some of the fun stuff like cross-selling, increasing coverage, and really being an advisor to clients. So we want to teach every agency out there how to have an effective conversation on rate. This course is robust. We talk all about why rate matters to clients, why it matters to the agency. We have role-playing videos, we have scripts, we have above agency standard rate increase, below agency standard rate increase, what to do if someone calls in and what to do if you're calling out. But the whole, guys, is to have a better conversation and not be scared of rate, but walk into the conversation with confidence, a game plan, and help the client understand what's important. Some clients do lead to remarketing, and that's okay, but we're also going to teach you how to present that in a way that gets the job done. So if you're interested, it's going to launch January 15th. You can subscribe to it in our Agency Performance Pack, which has our sales, time management, retention, and how to convert inbound calls into opportunity. You get all that as a subscription, or you can buy it as a standalone course, whichever is best for your agency. Be on the lookout. We're going to do 33% off until February 1st. So you have a window of about 2 weeks, January 15th to the 1st. Take a peek. Can't wait to see you there as a client. But until then, let's keep moving on as we go through our ridiculously amazing agent videos.
Hey everyone, welcome to our next point strategy on our 2021 Ridiculously Amazing Agent Manifesto, which is, are you an Eeyore or a Tigger? And honestly, in insurance agencies, we find that some people are also piglets, which is just that kind of fun, mellow, chill person. But the Eeyores really stick out as people with amazing insurance careers that are driven, excited, want to fuel change. The Eeyores are also very noticeable. This is the person that when you're walking by the hallway, you hope doesn't talk to you. They say, oh, another Monday. And almost anything that comes across is just a disaster, problem, want. And you know who I'm talking about. You might know some in your personal life. You might even have one in an agency. But I'm here to tell you that, really we all need to be focused on being Tiggers. Tiggers are much more fun. The agency's fuels and grows faster, which means more opportunity for you. And so if you look at the whole day like it's happening to you rather than for you, you're going to see that yours pop up more than they should. But the bottom line is this: attitude is definitely a choice. So when you choose your attitude in the morning, you can choose to wake up with gratitude and be thankful that it's, you wake up, where you choose to say, oh my gosh, it's so cold out, it's Monday, it's this. That's a choice. And you have to reprogram your brain. You might start thinking, oh my gosh, it's cold, but then you can think, oh my gosh, I'm up and I'm alive and today's the greatest day ever. Because here's the thing, it also costs way more energy to fight rather than just listen and work through it. The one thing I don't understand about yours is when they find conflict or something is going on that they don't agree with, why they kind of fuel that versus just asking questions like, well, tell me, how does that work? I'm a little uncomfortable here. What can we do to get through that? It's not about personal development. It's about keeping up those boundaries. Like, no, I am going to be a rain cloud today, no matter what you do to me. They'd rather judge things and experience it. So it's like, well, I'll wait and see. We'll see if that actually sticks. And I hate hearing that because I'm like, well, it's only going to stick if we all work together. And ultimately, you're miserable the way things are. Well, you got to be miserable without change too, and try to figure out change. For people who tend to be more negative and tend to get stuck in the weeds and the downside of everything, I always think, and I got trained this a long time ago, when I start getting upset or frustrated, like my husband's socks on the bedroom floor, it's always like, will this matter in a year? And I think to myself, the socks may still be in there in a year, but I do not want to lose my marriage over socks, and kind of pops me into place of what's the perspective I need to be taking. And then the bottom line is, remember, not everybody is the same. Like when we hear things like, well, our clients don't, or my clients don't want to be texted. My clients, they are just so price sensitive. I think to myself, so all 700,000 of your clients, whatever it is, they're all this way. You only have one type of persona in your whole book of business. And I just think to myself, like, man, somebody somewhere along the way needs to kind of work with you to say, hold on, see the opportunity, try harder, try different. And when you think about it, Tiggers are so much more fun. And when you get a team of Tiggers, and I hope you listen to our 2 podcasts this month, because we talked to 2 amazing agencies that really divorced themselves from Eeyores, went through that challenge, and it's a process, but they're having so much more fun now, and they're accomplishing so much more, and they're fired up because they get to do the things they want to do. They're not held back by the Eeyores. So just remember, we have a new course. You'll hear more about it after we play the 2021 Agent Manifesto video. As we get through all these, we're going to retire it. You won't see them forever and ever and ever in these 3-minute videos, I promise you. But we do want to, we don't know which videos people hit. So it's important for me to play it as many times as we can to get the message across this year. So check out our new course. It's all to have those conversations about rate, which are so important. It's about sitting down and saying to yourself, hey, how do I limit remarketing, get back more of my time, and have more valuable interactions with clients? And we're going to drop in that new manifesto next so you can see it, because it does get you fired up, right? It's a Monday. You want to get fired up. So take a listen, check out the new course. It's 33% off until the end of January. And hopefully we're going to see you, big virtual hug, on our next 3-minute video. Thanks so much, everybody.
I'm Kelly Donahue-Piro, and I'm leading the charge of making insurance agencies ridiculously amazing. You may be wondering what that entails. Ridiculously amazing agents outlast the suck of change. They enthusiastically try, even when it's uncomfortable. They're never busy and always productive, and they would never email a quote without a conversation to a prospect or client. They are consistently proactive and reject reactive strategies. They remember to slow down to speed up, and they don't make sales a dirty word. They have a Tigger mentality, and they reject Eeyores every chance they get. They are not intimidated by having a conversation about insurance rates. They are an educator that uses knowledge as the sword to fight against price. Ultimately, they recognize the honor they have of protecting what people work hard for. If you want to become a ridiculously amazing agency, let's take the next steps together.